Which are the best fights that never happened in the UFC? This question gives us a lot to talk about, especially after seeing Tom Aspinall doing this.
And that man's looking for a fight. What does that mean? The interim heavyweight.
And hearing John Jones say that he would need 6 months of training for this fight, I told myself, this fight is definitely not going to happen. So because of that, I started thinking, what are the best fights that have never happened? Well, I'm sure the first fight that came to your mind was Khabib versus Tony Ferguson. They tried to make this fight happen at least 5 times, and every single time it ended up getting canceled. Personally, I think this fight would never have actually happened, but it definitely would have been one of the toughest fights for Khabib. The next one is Khabib versus GSP. You know what's the best part about all this? Both of them were actually interested in making this fight happen, but in the end, it didn't happen because Dana White was afraid that Georges St-Pierre would win the title and then retire again. Despite that, this fight would have given us a ton of amazing edits. Don Pollo. DC versus Brock Lesnar. Yes, I'm basing this purely on a single face-to-face interaction they had, but trust me, that was enough to get most fans hyped. Joe Rogan had the exact same face we all did when we witnessed this masterpiece. And an honorary mention, Islam in a 2 versus 1 against Brock Lesnar and Mayweather. Let me know in the comments if you would have wanted to see any of these fights.